Smana is like very outgoing, compassionate. She has lot of friends and she always has a smiling face.
She is very smart girl. She was pretty good at like playing piano. One day she was sitting on the dining table and doing her homework, and suddenly she kind of collapsed. To see how the nurses pushing her in this long hallway, it is one of the most difficult scenes for a dad. It could be the last time I would have seen my daughter. That word cancer is kind of like a death sentence. But after coming to St. Jude, meeting a lot of other cancer survivors, it gives us hope.
I always knew that there is St. Jude, but never knew what it is until I experienced it. And after I saw a lot of people, how much loving and caring they are towards the people whom they don't know. That changed my heart a lot, that I also need to be like a looking forward to help the person who is in need, and that I also should be generous. That has impacted my life so much.
What I love about St. Jude is the people because they're just so nice. You might not know them, but they're just so kind and so loving. The patients might be feeling down, but they make a way for kids to be happy. After treatment, I'm going to be stronger and better than I was before.
Oh, we love to see you every day. Now it's time for us to say, pack up your bags, get out the door. You don't get chemo anymore.
I never felt that there is something in this world who would care like this.
I thank the donors. I thank St. Jude. I don't know where we would be if not for St. Jude. She beat the cancer. We are going home.
Yeah.
Hey everyone, welcome to Line and Snag Cast Dead Game, Season 9 edition. I am, of course, Linehouse. I'm joined by my best friend, Snag and Uz. How you doing, man?
Doing good. And some more Div D action.
Div D
Ready for
East.
some see what they're doing.
Alright, tonight's matchup is the Nexus Cats versus Derk Throws These. Let's take a quick look at the standings. At the top of Div D East is Zul'jin Distillery. Oh, we are going into draft. Uh-oh.
I told him we were doing intro.
Yeah, well. We'll come back to that. We'll come back to the standings.
Oh, you can do it in between when they... well, now we know, so you might as well talk about the map picks.
Oh yeah, map picks real quick. Let's just look at that real quick. Banned. Cursed Hollow. Towers of Doom. Banned by Dirks. Braxis Holdout. Dragonshire, right? Yeah. And then we're going to, obviously, Inferno. Battlefield of Eternity. Picked by the Cats. That was an Orphea band. I know you guys can't see that yet, but there it is. Orphea band by Derk Throws These. Alright, caught up a little bit. What do you think? What do you think, Snag? I know you mentioned pre-game, or while we were sitting waiting, that the Cats like to ban a specific hero quite a bit. Do you think they'll ban them again right here?
So the Cats like to ban the Joe and Kale, but for this match specifically, they're probably not going to go into those two bans. I think they're probably going to, they ban the Rhaegar a lot, now they'll probably ban Raynor probably next. And on the other side, Derk Throw These, they also, Nexus Cats also gets Garrosh banned a lot against them. And same thing with Derk Throw These, so it's actually kind of interesting. Both of these teams high prio on the Garrosh, and both get respect bans of the Garrosh against them. So see if either of them on either of the series will let the Garrosh through.
Well, I know on this map, there's a very spicy strat going around the Nexus net, and I think both of you and I think we might see it this game. We don't want to say what it is just yet, though.
Yeah,
First
pick
pick,
right now.
Vala by Derk Throws. I'm gonna sorting out the Derk. We got the Cats. We got Derk. There it is. There it is, exactly. Imperius and Li Ming. Turd Herder going to currently be on the Imperius, and the Doctor is on the Li Ming.
Yeah, Li Ming's always good on the map. Can't go wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Because it gives you that range poke when, let's say you have the race on them. Gives you that safe range poke to while the 4-man defends. On the other side, I'm surprised they went for the Vala over the Greymane. Just because of her health pool. But I guess, they want that range.
Mm-hmm.
Picking up the Stukov and Joanna.
Oh, I should put these in Susei.
Yeah, start putting them in Soothsayer. So, Nexus Cats, who are they looking to ban? They already see the tank with the Joanna, and they're to see healers. They're looking to ban out probably another racer, DPSer that they don't want to deal with, or maybe an offlane. Offlane is not that big of a deal on this map, so maybe they ban out the Tassadar, or...
Yeah, Tassadar might not be a bad ban. Leo's not bad.
Yeah, they're one of the offlane. Yeah.
Alright, Turd is going to play Imperius. Wait,
so now
who's missing?
Derk Throw These looking to ban maybe the ETC, maybe is probably what if I was Derk, probably be looking at the ETC, maybe looking at a Greymane, maybe looking at banning a Malfurion or Ana. Okay, some of the racers, any of those auto attackers, so long range auto attack, also solid. Li Ming Raynor can't go wrong on BOE.
There's the Ana.
Nexus Cats.
Oh,
Quick picking up that Ana.
Yeah, finally they're picking the correct support with this comp. Not that I know comp's coming up.
If they pick another DPS here, most likely.
DPS or tank.
Yep. Okay.
There's the tank.
Yeah, Mark Zombie, their tank player, showing the blaze.
What we got here? Is that the correct? No, who's...
So now, Derk Throw These, seeing kind of a pretty solid format, seeing the offlane. They banned out the Leo, so they can't have that in the offlane against Blaze. I don't think they should go Artanis. Hopefully they don't. Maybe they go with... actually, they can pretty much pick anything at this point. Another Mage.
Yep. So now that they pick their draft, we know that the Imperius is going to be the main tank, right? With Blaze being offlane. Oh, this is the full double mage. I love it. Perfect. They are going full all in with this double mage. Yep.
Long range constant low cooldown poke. You got 3-4 stuns in the front. With the Ana, well, 3 stuns, I guess, with the front line. And the Ana. They did swap it out. Mark Zombie is going to be the main tank. Imperius in the 4-man. Blaze on the Turd Herder with the Blaze on the offline. We love it to see it.
God loves to see it. This is, of course, was shown recently in the Method Madness tournament in EU.
By Breeze's team. I forget who they are.
No. Breeze's
Dance.
Breeze's team saw some other team do it, and then they started doing it.
Oh, okay, that's what it was. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I
Yeah,
forgot.
it's been
They
played a lot
got
in
beat
the
by
EU
it.
for Madness.
Yeah.
They've just been doing it nonstop.
I mean, it's awesome.
So-
We ran it. We ran this last week. It was fun.
Yeah, it is. It is very fun to play.
Actually, while we're waiting, oh, it's just loading fast. Never mind. Just kidding. Let's go in the game.
Not allowed to do any of the intros.
No. All right, on the left with the funnest comp to hit the Nexus lately. We got the Nexus Cats. We got Turd Herder offlaning with the Blaze Boy. Mark Zombie on the Imperius. Doctor on Li Ming. Artha now on the Chromie double mage. And oh, come on, Gibbs. No one. You're not offlane on it. Listen, I know you're not. And Gibbs
baiting
off
us.
on. That is the Cats.
So on the red team, Derk throws these. We got Root Beer Guy on the, what is that? Mephisto? Yeah, it's hidden behind a tower. MBB on the Joanna. Fizzle on the Stukov. Traxic on the Vala, and Dirk on the Artanis.
All right,
Now,
so
there should be a
talk
lot
about
of
this.
play.
Talk about this comp a little bit, Snack, since we know what this is all about. But explain it to the audience at home, maybe if they're not familiar with.
I mean, this is just the straight up most kill them comp you can probably do. The double mage short cooldowns, your abilities are always up. The big thing here is with the Imperius level 1, is the Impaling Light. Gives him reduced cooldown every time he hits people with a stun. Rush like that, and
Like
holy
that,
cow,
yeah.
Joanna got deleted.
That's Johanna
Um,
getting deleted, by the way, fam.
Yeah. Because you get these short cooldown double mages. Oh, nice. Arthur, now what a cheeser. Both of them. So you get these double mages that have low cooldowns. So all they're doing is they're just peppering
Oh, that's Stukov.
the front line continuously. And then they get low, or maybe they're not even low at all. You can also just delete low health, high health people. But they get low from the double mage, and then you just come in with this big Imperius stun and just delete somebody, and then he gets it up in like 3 seconds, and you do it again.
Yep. And you have Anna's Sleep Dart. That's on a 4-second cooldown, actually, not 4-second. It's a 10-second cooldown because of the 4-second CDR from the level 1. And then later on, Blaze follow-up stun, so somebody or some people can get locked down for quite some time with this comp. All right, so we have 2 kills already in the books. I am waiting for a 3rd or 4th. Like I'm.
Yeah, I feel like those are 2 stuns available right there. Like right
Yeah,
here.
yeah.
This is
Right here, right
stun.
there.
Do it.
Easy
Oh,
Mephisto.
Dark Zombie.
Yeah, he'll get
Yeah,
there.
you know he's
they're
coming
still
back.
learning
That
it.
was an
They're
easy
still
stun.
learning it.
So top lane. This is the
I
intro
mean,
opponent, Artanis versus
I'm
Turd.
afraid to
Turd's
leave the
actually
bot
winning
lane.
it.
I'm afraid to leave
Yeah,
bot
any
lane.
second you can miss a kill.
Oh, close.
Alright,
Alright,
now he's
that-
missed a stun. Now you can look at top
Yep,
lane.
going back to top lane. So anyway,
But Turd is winning it out actually pretty handily with the healing. Surprisingly enough, I think Artanis can usually trade that out with the shielding, but I think maybe the Turd's been doing really well with staying in this fire. Let's see what Nexus Cat's going to use with a little bit of that health trading.
Mephisto's going back, so they do have this camp for free. The
But this is actually going
Dirks-
to make their timing pretty low. Their timing for the Shaman camp is going to be pretty close, and for the comp that they have, they're going to want to be on it pretty quick because Chromie's got to get set up. They have to run all the way top lane.
Yeah, but this isn't a race comp, right? They don't race. They go defend.
I mean, it's definitely a race comp because you want to have the other team standing in front of the Immortal taking all that mage damage. So you want the other team defending their Immortal, so that way you're peppering them, and then Imperius goes in for the final kills.
Yeah, but let's see.
luckily
What's
enough,
Chromie
either
at
team's
for
pretty
level 1?
advanced,
Counts 14 of 40. Okay, so the race is not fully there for Chromie yet. So they're
So they're gonna
defending.
defend for now. A lot of damage still.
Yeah. I think the Q is on cooldown though for Mark. We got a swap attempt? No, not so much. Oh, this is all over the place right now. So I think this team fight is a little there it is on the Artanis, but the coordination not quite there yet. But they are really heavily chunked on Derk. Yeah, Chromie gets swapped a little bit. Doctor getting some good damage off on the Artanis and the Johanna.
Problem here is now that they see them off clearing the shamans, they probably need to go down and tap, as we see Mark Zombie doing. He's really low on mana. And probably just gonna spread out a little bit. I think it's probably okay to get him to half. If they can get a kill, that'd be ideal. But I don't think they're gonna be able to get it right here.
No, I don't think so either.
Oh god, that was a huge stun.
We got a stun. Ooh, that was actually good by the Johanna to block all that damage onto the Vala. That's MBB. Because he stepped up, and that would have been a dead Vala if not for that.
Yeah, because blocking some of those Chromie hits until she gets 18 and she gets the Pierce.
I think it was blocking that and the Ming, right? I think they blocked both.
Ming came in from the top side.
Okay.
So are Johanna actually taking the movement speed condemn?
Well, I mean, it's half the fun.
Yep.
All right, that gives. You got to hold that dart for your.
God. Do it. There you go.
Yep. All right, that was another nice little disengage actually by Derk, not allowing the blow up to happen, and we have a little bit of a kerfuffle going on here. Nobody's going
actually,
to die.
Nexus Cats is super low on mana, or like their two healers, Mark Zombie, or not two healers, two heroes, Mark Zombie and Arthur now pretty low. Derk Throwthy is going to be able to get the pretty healthy immortal. I mean, that's like 3/4, maybe 3/5.
I mean, they did a really good job of avoiding that combo by the cats over and over again. So they allows them to stay alive and get that first immortal, and see how they can get a nice little advantage from this. Zombie is obviously waiting.
Going across.
Yeah, I was just wondering.
I don't always forget. I think the immortal gives vision.
He's looking for it, able to get it, but that's in the minion wave. Oh! Unfortunately, Vala does vault into the sandstorm, or Sam. What is that called actually? The W?
Dragon's Breath?
Dragon's Breath, there it is.
You play Chromie.
Whatever. It's a W.
So with that kill, that's going to give Nexus Cats a pretty clear, only losing the 2 towers, which is a pretty good deal for one that's early immortal, but it's actually a pretty healthy immortal. Like, killing off an assassin right away is probably the best thing that can happen.
Yep. Derk, though, looking to contest this top camp with the cats. So far, again, they've done a pretty good job of not getting blown up. I think they got blown up like once by the comp, and they've been, basically holding steady ever since then. Johanna's on there with the unstoppable, walking off, and oh, that was unfortunate. They almost stole that camp, and they're gonna have to back away now. Oh, that was so close. They got the combo right there.
Yeah, so the big thing, the risk reward of this comp is that it heavily relies on your team setting up some type of stun CC chain. It's either through the Imperious just raw dogging a Q, or like you set up with the Honest Sleeps. You can set up with this comp with the Chromie time trap. Like that's honestly another thing that they should look for. There's a lot of times where Arthur now has had somebody running over a time trap in range of his.
Oh yeah, time trap. Yeah,
no,
I thought you meant
time
loop.
trap.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, and then once you start getting these 5v5s, you have Blaze stun. So Derk throw these, though. I mean, their front line can get pretty tanky. Artanis, if Artanis is allowed to run on the back line, like get on that Chromie, get on that Ana, it's actually gonna be pretty hard for them to peel the Artanis unless they have a full combo going up. So that's what you're gonna probably want to see Derk looking for. Ooh, almost got a nice swap.
Derk gets the nice evasion on that stun attempt.
He actually almost had the great swap into towers.
Yeah.
If you saw the phase prism.
Hey, both teams are gonna take their camps
a lot faster. Yeah, they're doing a little bit more crisp on their rotations to the specific shaman camps, which is gonna give them a little better rotations onto the immortals.
Cats do have 10s first, but both teams now have 10s completely. Let's take a quick look at that. I don't think we see anything that surprising, right?
Full blink build from Li Ming, so he's going for she's going for the extra damage on the.
I don't know if I feel like the Stukov. I get the flailing swipe, it's easier, but the shove is like 20-second cooldown, right, on the Imperious, who keeps having lots of stun.
That
resets.
Actually, I could see that. Yeah, like just basically shove him every time he even tries to do something, and then it gives you kind of a fresh. Is it? But
yeah, it's 20 seconds, I believe. So, but the swipe is just everyone get the fuck out.
Yeah. Now, see, this is the position that's going to be the best for Nexus Cats, where they constantly get this pepper in long range. It's hard for them to engage onto it, but a great swap and see how this team fight plays out.
Yep. Chromie stunned by the Johanna ult. We do have lots of party going on. We got the swipe to get disengage a little bit. Bunker's going down, attempting to get the Valo with the flames from there. But spear on Johanna. No one is able to really follow up by the Cats. Chromie coming back though in after tapping, and we do have a first kill by Ming of this whole fight, and it looks like the Cats are going to get this to halftime.
Yeah, that was actually a lot of stuff going on that fight.
Yeah, that was a very patient fight by both teams too. Double stab though, Johanna once again blocking the majority of the damage from the Ming, and the Cats turd. Ooh, the turd on the blaze, barely getting out of that alive.
Yeah, at this point, probably everybody's going to want to hit their taps. They're going for the re-engagement. We have all 5v5 once again. But Dark's going to go for just as much race as they can, get some of that health down. And honestly, since they have so much more race, they actually caught that really quickly.
Yeah, they did.
They went, Nexus Cats went from a like 90% health immortal down to like 50 or like 40%. So good job on Derk on just taking that advantage to make sure it's not as strong.
Alright, so we are pretty even off in this game, going in the 10-minute mark. Alright, Snag. What do each team has to do to execute in order to get this victory? Because right now, this is anyone's game.
Yeah, I mean, Nexus Cat, I mean, they have one play. It's kill them, get the stun locks. Maybe, hopefully, try to focus, be a little bit more patient, use the abilities that when they have the openings and like they call out their timings. Derk throw these, they just need to get kind of like the tanks need to just get in the way. Artanis did a really good job last fight, but that's a big combo.
Yeah, stab on the Stukov. Both the Johanna and the Stukov go down. That was a really good big combo.
Yeah, I mean, so last fight, the Artanis had a good job. He was sticking on the Ana, sticking on the Chromie. That's probably what they're going to try to look to do a lot. Try to get some of those flanks, and then the Mephisto poking in the backside. But so far, Nexus Cat's looking pretty strong. Getting some of those kills starting to rack in.
They are going to get both walls off of the keep side on this mortal push, and that's probably going to be it. Are they looking for another stun? No, the minion wave's there. They probably got to back off here. Yep. And so we are 7 deaths to 0 right now in favor of the Cats. But they're only a level down, though. Actually, they're like more like a level and a half down. Dirks?
Yeah, level now. So they'll have this little bit of downtime. You look at the damage numbers here, and this is kind of like the big thing about this comp is you look at damage, and I mean Chromie's at 30.
There it is.
Never mind, Mark Zombie's in trouble.
Yeah, Mark is stayed a little bit too long, and now we got they're coming. They're all coming top because they know Blaze is bottom.
They got that opening.
Oh, they really want that camp still apparently.
Wait,
do they walk out? Do they walk out? They do. Oh, they're trying to get some kills.
Well, Johanna had no shield available, so that did allow. I mean, that kind of gets rid of a lot of their engage.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, looking at the damage, so this is the big thing. So Chromie's at 30k, Imperius is at 29, the next highest, and then Li Ming. So it's just you basically have 3 damage dealers as opposed to just your typical 2. And on the other side, you know, Mephisto at the 35, Vala only at the 13, actually getting beat out by the Imperius. Vala's gonna take a little bit longer. She's getting a hard time getting her puncturing arrow stacks, but that's gonna give them even more race once it is done. And I mean, it can still turn. I mean, it's definitely not over.
All right, Cats get the bottom camp. Dirks getting the bruiser camp. Oh, they're gonna hold it. Nope, they're gonna get it. We are into the next Immortals phase. Cats are a little slow rotating over their bruiser camp, shaman camp, whatever the hell it's called in this map.
Yeah, Derk. I mean, Derk throws these. They've just been on point with their timings. They actually timed out that shaman camp to be pushing with the minion wave. They took it at about 10 seconds, which is perfect. Unlucky though that the immortals spawned on the opposite side for them, so they're gonna use this time to probably defend and clear out the shamans.
All right, so they have Ming clearing top. Derk though not defending at all, so they do have a 5v4 if they want to take it. And they were thinking, I think they're kind of thinking about it. They have to see the Ming, right?
They have scared a little bit.
Yeah. What? Oh, they won the swap. Okay, they won the commitment by the Blaze onto that swap. And is there no bunker? Oh, that's a huge silence.
He
That's
got
why.
silenced. Yeah.
Yeah, silence forever. Alright, so Turd goes down the blaze, and now it looks like the Derk wants to just poke this out a little bit. They do have a 5v4 advantage right now, but that bottom camp is pushing on that fort.
Dude, he did it again. The same.
He did another swap? Oh, no, it's twice. But this time the Dartanis does go down. I actually did miss that. I was looking at the camp bottom. But that is now a 2-for-1 trade. Is that 2-for-1 special? Is that what we call this nowadays? In this team fight?
Well, I mean, it's not the exact same because it was kind of a delayed 2-for-1.
Yeah,
It was
but
like
it
a
was.
kill, then a kill and a kill.
Yeah. I mean, it
But
was
they
still.
traded a fort for it. I think that's probably worth it for the Nexus Cats.
And they're not that far behind on the race.
No.
I think those are other
Um,
cats as well.
So they're trying to big. Those were 2 spots in the exact same location, and then really good follow-ups from the Dirks.
Oh, that
Strong
blaze stun just
sacrificing a lot of health
barely
for
didn't make it.
Oh my god.
Fizzle super low on the Stukov, but Doctor wants it on the Ming, not be able to secure it. All right, so the
Almost
race
time
though
to
so
keep a good
far
race.
in favor of Dirks. It looks like they're gonna reset, clear that camp. Cats are trying to burst us down as fast as they can with the Chromie and the Ming. And we have Derk coming through there. That's a nice little sleep to make sure that the Artanis can engage with that. And we got the bunker in the back line.
Big stun.
Wait, big stun, yep. And who got that? The
Furious
Cats?
Nano. Oh, wait,
Nice.
Cats got it, yeah.
Yeah.
Like with like 200 health or something.
Yeah. I always forget who's what on this sometimes. That was a very close Immortal race. And, oh, they got the stun on the Johanna, but not quite. The team was not quite there ready for that.
Knocked out her
Able-
shield, that's, it's a 16-second cooldown. Actually, it's
I
already
mean-
back up in 5. That cooldown
Yeah.
is so short.
I know, it's ridiculous. I think it's mostly just, reminding them that they do have a stun combo. Alright, Dirk's on the
16 for
defense
16
here. Yep. They haven't picked their 16s yet, they're just now taking them. Mortal's going in. They're looking to take this keep, and the Cats are looking for a very strong advantage in this game number 1 if they're able to get this keep right here. But Mephisto's going in there doing lots of damage to Blaze and to Imperius with the ult, taking out both of the heavy hitters on the Cat side. That's a 2-for-0 special, actually. And
Yeah.
Derk is just going to easily defend. They do lose their keep, though, but they are going to take out the rest of the Immortal. So, they're winning these
really
team fights late game.
Yeah,
But
so
they're
the
not-
thing is that Derk actually utilized the fact that they could counter engage there. So Imperius went pretty hard and wasn't in range of the rest of the assassins. And so after that combo went out, they just turned it back on. Like they just ran at him, used the stun from the Blessed Shield, the Mephisto ultimate, and being able to take out the 2 frontliners. And within that, Stukov actually got a big silence, stopping Blaze from being able to bunker because he was trying it. It went on cooldown, but right when he got silenced, and that might have been able to save both of them, honestly.
Alright, we do have everyone rotating top for this camp. Gibbs missing on the Sleep Dart. He's now in trouble, and he's going to try to walk away, but I don't think he gets out of that. That Ana is going to go down, and that is... pick. Was that a gank? I don't know if that's a gank.
It wasn't a gank. I think
It is a pick by...
it was a pick.
Yep, by Dirks, and they are going to take this top camp. Oh, is he looking for another swap? Gets the swap on the Chromie, yep. This Artanis, Derk, which is a great,
Yeah.
great name, by the way. Derk. Is that? I assume I'm supposed to say it like that, right? He's
Yeah.
been making
have some
swaps
emphasis.
off all night. All night's making the swaps.
Yeah, honestly, I think that's what's really keeping him in the game is these swaps. See if they can continue it. Still 30 seconds on the Chromie. That means Chromie's not going to be available for the Immortal fight.
I'm a little surprised at this though. They went to take their own camp. They could have invaded with 2 dead.
They could have, but I think that's probably really risky because they're going to take a lot of core damage if they spend somebody that like all 5 to go that way. So I think I like this choice.
Fair.
Better to not lose like 30% core because those 3 catapults will do it. Plus, they already have the Immortal speed. While is so close to being done with her puncturing arrow.
First of all, the greatest Immortal race right there. The Stukov arm.
Yeah, that's true. We did calculate his DPS.
It's
But
pretty.
here comes the big fight. This is basically going to be for the defense of Derk Throties.
Derk needs to win this Immortal. They are Alright, they are fighting this little choke point with the sleep down onto the Johanna and the extra stun afterwards. And another stun, and ooh, the swipe keeping the Artanis alive. And the Mephisto ult kills the Ming and Ana in the backline. Mephisto's just doing so much damage to his team. Imperius going down. Ooh, I mean, you're saying that the Artanis is keeping this game. The Mephisto root beer guy, also a great name, is also keeping the keeping Derk's. Derk's throws these into this match right now with their plays late game. That is a full health Immortal for Derk.
Yeah, this can honestly take keep.
This could end game if
I
they
think
get
this
more
could
picks.
actually end game.
This could end game if they get more picks.
Like one Artanis swap onto either Li Ming or Chromie, I think might get them game.
They are going to be the first 20, and they're making their march. They're making this march toward the at least the keep. Yeah, level 20.
They pick.
Yeah.
The beam reset. I like it.
Radiating Faith. Number of hits hit by Blessed Shield. I don't see that very often, but
That's pretty
with
common.
how, but is it? I thought it was the
Yeah.
I thought it was fuck, what's it called?
It's either that or the shield.
Yeah, the shield, the storm shield.
Yeah, it's those two options, whether you want to be aggro or defensive.
Okay. Alright.
Alright, so it's gonna get keep for free. It looks like they're not posturing to get any further unless they get a big
They
swap.
get a swap? No. Alright, Blaze though, top lane, they
can
should
still
see
fight.
this. They should see that
Yep.
Blaze is not there. They're going in now. Oh,
Wait.
Artanis though goes down. Oh my
Chromie
god.
just baited all of them.
Yeah, the Ming resets are real, but that Immortal is on the core and is still pretty full health. They are. It will take actually. Oh, they're actually turning around
That
and
was
killing
clip
pretty
worthy.
fast.
That Chromie just baited everything with how long of that ice block it was. Holy crap, that still did 20%.
That's what I'm saying.
They're
yeah.
gonna look to end now.
I mean, they kind of have to, right?
Yeah.
They have to kind of end here. I don't think they're not winning team fights except for that one right there. Obviously, I don't think you want to risk it.
This
Oh,
is
so
easy.
you wait
for
and
it.
then.
Smart.
Yeah,
you go.
there it is. Now make him regret being there at all. Is that to slow down rotations, I guess?
No, they're already there. It's just trying to do as much as you can. Yeah.
All right,
should be
so we
game
do
over
have.
if you're next to the
Yeah,
Jets.
I think so. The Cats are taking down the core right now with about 10 seconds, 4 seconds, so someone comes back. It is down to 33%. I do believe this is easily GG game 1 to the Nexus Cats, but that was
Close,
really
honestly.
that was super close. Yeah, like
Only 13 to 10 kills. I mean, it went back and forth.
the Derk's throws these. I would argue they almost came back and won that game. I don't think they threw that game at all.
No.
I think they made a valiant
they only
comeback.
threw it in the fact that they used like 3 rounds of ultimates on a Chromie that was in an ice block. That was probably the only thing that they threw. But other than that, yeah, the team fights before that with playing a little slow, seeing where Nexus Cat was messing up, and then re-engaging with the Blessed Shield and the Artanis Beam and Mephisto ultimate. Like it's basically just 5-man ultimates. Definitely worked out really well.
So real
Root beer
quick,
guy actually not dying at all.
no, he didn't. Yeah, let's take a look at that again. But look at the quick stats. Oh yeah, I thought this was a really good game 1. Looking forward to
Yep.
game 2, potentially even game 3, based on how this game 1 went. That being said, we go to the. Can't see anything. Where's my thing? There we go. Real quick, we do have a couple of follow thanks since we're waiting. Chris Zombie 69, Zoe Zombie 93. Do you think they're related, Snack?
Maybe.
Do you think they follow Mark Zombie?
I wonder.
Thank you for the follows. McGiblet somehow followed me again 26 minutes ago, even though I'm not really buying that story completely. It says on here. Oh, it's McGiblets with 2 S's. Okay. Game number 1. Actually, wait. We didn't talk about standings because we didn't get to do that at all in the first time. So let's look at the standings real quick. And they already invited us to the game. God, these people are fast. All right, quick. Nexus Cats are in second place, 24 points. 2 behind Zul'jin Distillery. By 26. Derk's throws these in 7th with 14 points. Both teams are obviously in playoff contention. Derk's looking if they get, a win here or whatever, they get, move into 6th place right now for sure, but they would solidify a really good chance of getting at least top 8. Nexus Cats looking to try to get that 1st place spot, although I do believe they did lose to Zul'jin earlier this season, so they kind of have to need Zul'jin to lose as well.
And how many more games do people have in this season?
Yeah, I don't know. You can figure that out. Real quick though, maps. We are going to, it looks like Infernal Shrines. Who picked? Team 2 is first pick, so looks like the Cats picked Infernal Shrines, and I'm going to assume that stream looks like it wins next year.
This is picked by Nexus Cats.
Oh, is it? Picked by Nexus Cats. Yeah, sorry. I was seeing a note that apparently my stream is really fuzzy. But it looks fine on my end, so I think someone needs to get better internet. What was I saying?
Yeah, so really this game is kind of determining standings at this point. I believe there's still 2 more games to go. Derk's throws these is at level 7, so they're still kind of fighting for. Oh, I think they actually have 3 games to go still, which puts them in a pretty good standing to make sure that they're definitely in playoffs. I think, or at least they have a very good chance for playoffs. At this point, I think they're trying to determine 7th and 8th, whereas Nexus Cats, they're fighting for that 1st spot over Zul'jin. I think they're in a pretty good standing to not lose 2nd. So,
yeah, and I think after that first game, it was pretty exciting. I think we're ready to go into game number 2, right?
Yep.
Woo.
Yeah, so going to Infernal Shrines, if we haven't said it already.
Yep. I think we might have, but it doesn't matter. Infernal Shrines picked by the Cats. So is this one of their favorite maps that you see on?
Yeah, they're 4-0 on Infernal Shrines, whereas Derk throws these is 3-2 on Infernal. So, they've shown that they haven't lost yet, whereas Derk's has lost. But there's lots of variables that go into that. However, it is a very populated map. Is that the right word? So people like to play it. So it's kind of hard to tell what the actual stats work because everybody's going to know the map. They're going to know the rotations. They're going to know the timings. So you're really going to have to make sure you outdraft or just outplay.
Did you say populated map?
I was trying to think of the word like it's popular. I don't know.
Yeah,
see, I was
popular.
Very popular map.
So just for the audience to realize that Snag has his isms where he actually doesn't know how to say anything correctly, and you have to just decipher that. So like when he said earlier,
that's why there's a meme.
Yeah, when he said earlier that was really good job by Imperius, and he actually meant Artanis because they're basically the same hero.
Yes, that is why I have the Rorschach test of the Zul'jin.
Orphea banned immediately again. That is, I believe, a Doctor special. Obviously, they've shown it a lot, right? Or does Arthanel play the Orphea?
I believe it's the Doctor playing Orphea.
Mephisto!
Yeah, Mephisto this time.
Yeah, Root Beer guy got a little bit too much value out of the late game Mephisto, I think, and the Cats were like, no thank you.
Yep.
We would not, do not care for another round of that.
Still that mage where it's like if you don't have the comp that can get on top of the teleportation or can spread well enough, then he just does a lot of damage, and it's like super AoE damage too.
And the Ana being banned.
All respect bans this time.
Mm-hmm.
Like so, out of I did a lot of doing their stats and of both teams of what they like to ban. None of these picks or none of these bans are what they typically ban. Besides the Joe, actually, Nexus Cats ban Joe the most. Yeah, they ban Joe like 11 times.
That's what you get.
Until the Joe. So,
all right, first pick, Infernal Shrines. What do we see? We see Diva?
I think
Ragnaros?
I think Garrosh.
It's Garrosh. I was joking.
I said it in the last game. Both teams really like the Garrosh. So
do you remember when
Do you
remember when Diva, Rag, and Alex Straza were OP on this map? Remember those?
I don't remember any of that because
that hot month or two. Wow, that's just false. That's 100%
I don't know if there was ever
false.
a time when Diva was OP.
She was on this map
annoying. She was.
It was a very specific comp on this map where all 3 of them could contest the point the entire time. You never lost a point because of all 3 of them.
Yep, you just bomb, dragon, molten core, and you're just like, doesn't matter.
Yeah,
we can be away from the fight and still take our stupid minions.
Mm-hmm.
But then you also had them for the rest of the game. So
did you win the game because of it? But the objective was yours. All right, Jaina Azul being picked up We
This
have.
is scary.
Yeah, it's a very scary comp so far. Doctor, where are we? There he is. Doctor on the task.
Throwing around some role swaps for Derk. I mean, I don't know the role swaps or their roles in general, but from last game with Dirk on the off lane Artanis, now Dirk's on the Jaina, Root Beer guy on the Mephisto, now on the Zool, which can be a 4-man Zool, unlikely, but could be.
Oh, Root Beer
Maybe
guy's
not
in
the
the Zool.
accurate.
I picked that wrong. Oh man.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they're changing out
sometimes
the roles a
sometimes
little
you
bit.
sometimes you just pick what you
Just
what
whatever
you're good
people
with.
like that hero. Get rid of the Imperius this time. Showing one mage, showing the Stuke off. Getting rid of that Imperius to make sure, even though Imperius and Nagarash and Zool, well, it's okay.
Yeah.
But Imperius and
Yes.
Nagarash is probably good for the Garrosh.
He can't throw you if he's
Um,
stabbed. If he's CC'd.
Yep. That's true.
Oh,
Silence.
Arthur now special.
Yep. He
His
likes that
Zeratul.
Zeratul on this map.
And the turd special of I'm going to do absolutely nothing with Sonya in the late game. Yep, pretty much. Fizzle and Traxxas. What do we think we got here?
So let's
We
see.
got-
Do they like to pick?
Yes! Yes, I love this team.
This could be a. This is
I
a
love it.
4-man Zool now.
I love it. I love it. Brightwing. Oh, I love this team even more. Oh, this is my new favorite team.
Murky and Brightwing.
Oh man, I love this comp. I don't know if it's gonna win,
Wait,
but I
but
love
you
it.
picked it into a Zeratul though.
It's fine. Maybe not. We don't know. But it's fine. Okay then. Arthas.
Yeah, that's interesting. I'm not sure about the Arthas. That's.
Is that for?
I feel like you had it really good until you show Arthas. What does Arthas do?
What's Arthas for? Is it Zool?
I don't know. No, but
Garrosh?
you get rooted and you can't catch up to anybody. You get thrown, you can't catch up to anybody.
But you can
get
get
sheep, you can't
thrown.
catch
Wait,
up
wait,
to
wait.
anybody.
If Arthas gets thrown by accident onto the Jaina, eh?
He gets
Eh?
sheeped and then dual rooted and then he can't stay on them. I mean, a lot of times that works. Arthas works on an off lane with the Garrosh because you just can't throw Arthas onto your back line. It's hard to kill him. But like as the main
Yeah.
tank, where you can't, now Garrosh literally can just walk up to anybody without any interruption. I don't know. This is gonna be tough for the Nexus Cats. I think Dirk's got the better draft here, even with the
Yes.
Murky.
Even with the Murky, I disagree. I think Dirks has the best comp in this particular game, and I'm 100% rooting for game
you're
number
turning
3
to a
right now.
robot.
I turned to a robot. That's possible.
Oh no.
Am I still a robot? Uh-oh.
It's
To
getting a little
you,
better.
I'm a robot. But not to everyone. They're spraying and praying. We're not talking about anything. We got, for the Nexus Cats, Gibbs on the Stukov, the Doctor on Tassadar, Arthur on Zeratul, Mark Zombie on Arthas, and Turd gonna be feeding later on the Sonya. What do we got over here?
And on the red team, Dirk throws these, trying to stay into this match. We got MBB on that Garrosh, Dirk on the Jaina, Root Beer guy on the Zool, and Fizzle on that Brightwing. And on the top, we got Traxxic on the Cancer. So we'll see what he does.
I love
Plus,
it.
that means that does give us 4-man Zool.
Oh yeah, what's the talent's level 1. Frost present, so he's looking for stacks, tough as nails, looking for to not die. We got Fetid Touch. Oh, someone wants the stacks. And I do
Slow
think
against
he's
that.
gonna make it out of that. Nope. So Arthas getting thrown early on is not good for Arthas' health.
Not so much. Oh, that was close, Arthur now. He's starting
And he's dead.
So the
turns
thing here
out
is that, yeah.
That turns out being slowed with Garros creeping up on you, not a good thing.
There has been that thing where Jaina's always kind of been the soft counter and kind of like the best combo mage with Garrosh, just because of the extra slows that he gives means that Garrosh doesn't have to use abilities. But there's gonna be an invade by the Arthas.
Are they
or
invading
vision,
this?
at least.
Nah, he's just thinking. They were just looking at it. He's just
How's
a
that top
curious little Arthas.
All right, so Linehouse, you like Murky? How does Murky do against the Zeratul and Sonya?
First of all, you don't have level 10 yet, Arthas.
So
So you
Oh,
can't
yeah, Arthas,
you can't
yeah.
keep getting thrown right now into death. That's unlucky. That's 3 quick kills by Dirk throws these, and they are throwing them to their death. Eh?
they are
Eh?
not throwing these.
Oh, and Gibbs gets caught out as well. I mean, like,
There's a reason that both teams get Garrosh banned the most against them.
Mm-hmm.
Like I think maybe they got a little cocky.
I
But
think.
they're just running it down with the Garrosh.
I saw that from Math Problem in chat. That was a brave Zero Tool. Dumb, but brave. Woo! Getting spicy in chat with the spicy comp going on. I think
The
Murky.
risk he took was calculated. They're just bad at it.
He's just bad at math. I was gonna say I don't remember Murky into Sonya. I don't think it's amazing, but I also don't. I also think Murky with the right talents can out double soak Sonya.
So
And
far
rotate.
he has.
Yeah. All right, what we got here? He's got living the dream. Oh, this is like the Linehouse favorite special draft of the night. I'm so happy
honestly,
right now.
It's getting them ahead. The
I'm
Murky is getting
so
much
happy
more.
right now. I'm so like we got Brightwing, we got Murky, we got living the dream. We have
got
a
Garrosh.
dream shot. Oh.
Got
Oh.
Pizzle over here sitting in bot lane, making sure that he doesn't really need to be in the 4-man.
I mean, he can
get that soak.
teleport. It's fine.
Yeah, that's what
it's
I'm saying. It's smart.
fine.
Although now he's running away, and after I said
Yeah,
that,
where's he
so
going?
didn't get
Where's he
any
going?
soak.
Is he getting mid soak? Oh, he's getting mid soak. Murky quickly on the camp or objective, whatever it's called, and so far, not really a massive XP lead. They are going to get to level 7 first. We are going to look at talents again, even though I just took them back down. Are the cats going to engage on this down a level, down a talent tier? Not Murky. Brightwing is bottom soaking, so it is technically. It is technically a 5v4. I mean, I say that even with Murky dead because he'll be
Lost the
back
living
pretty
the
soon.
dream stacks.
Oh no! If only they didn't take like what, a minute to come back. I think it's 2 minutes actually. Brightwing not teleporting up, actually just fluttering up. There's a teleport onto the Zool, and we got a full-on engage here. Let's take a look at the level 7 while this fight's going on. So far, the cats are pretty afraid to go in because of the Garrosh throw, it looks like. Zool, though, might be getting caught out, and yep, walled in by the Tacitor, and that is one very dead Zool. But it is a route onto the Arthas, and he's looking in to go in.
3.
Yep.
There, they said to get
Murky.
3 more to get that Punisher.
Murky, able to finish getting the Punisher. Oh, I'm sorry. Did I say Murky? I meant the
actually
Cancer. The Cancer. Oh, and Jaina, I guess. Yeah, but no, Murky was back there harassing, though, right?
He was in a bubble. Jaina totally got it.
And how many did Murky get before that, though, during the team fight?
Oh, he probably got all of them before that.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
the last
so
three are all
let's
that
stop.
mattered.
Listen, Samantha Nasaz. Semantic Nanez. How do we say that? Semantic Nanez? Is that right? Is that how it... Oh no! Zombie getting thrown again. Does he make it out? He does. That's a nice little slow by the Stukov. And disengage by the cats. They're trying to get John Cena down before they get a forward. They lose their top walls. And Murky is just living the dream. 10 stacks of it
There's
so
so
far.
much wave fear from Nexus Cats.
What?
What?
Both teams have so much
So-
weight clear, right?
I mean, well, Dark Throwsies have more wave clear, but yes, Tassadar and Sonya is enough. Really, you don't need like 4 people to have wave clear like the Nexus that Dark Throwsies has. But we'll have to actually see what these level 10s. I think level 10 might be better for Nexus Cats because then you're gonna have Army of the Dead with Arthas.
Yeah,
it's gonna be
I
harder
agree.
to kill
Much
with
harder to
VP.
kill.
So I think level 10s Nexus Cats will probably start pulling out the better team fights.
That's true, but Murky with
Murky's
I'm
always a
assuming
thing.
Octograb. Although if it's the boys,
Murky can
If-
always just win a game too. Like if
if
team
it's
fights
the
go wrong and
boys-
Murky's able to push.
yeah. That's what I'm saying. If Murky goes the boys at level 10, I might pass out. I'm
It's
just
like that.
yeah,
What's that wrestling guy's name?
yeah. Like I just. Meanwhile, in the
It's
middle lane, Tacitor gets
Murky.
thrown again by the Garrosh. MBB is doing a really good job getting the throws, getting the stuns, follow up right afterwards, and then the team just follows up on that kill. They're doing just fantastic job getting ganks, picks, whatever you want to think of them.
Yeah,
So far, 5-1, level 10s. It is Octograb.
Jaina's actually not been able to finish her. Oh, not even finish, but has not really been able to progress on her trait for the ice block because they die too
mean-
fast,
Yeah,
and there hasn't really been brawls other than picks. So
yeah, it's really hard.
it's actually been tough for her. You can get a free
Nothing.
forward.
I'm looking through that. I'm looking through this. Everything else looks standard. I am sad. Octograb.
Yeah, unfortunate.
But look at this guy in the back line. Oh man, look at this cancer. This glorious, tumorous cancer. Turret is going mid though. They're looking for a fight here. Taunt onto the Arthas. Zeratul is going to go down though from the Jaina, Ring of Frost and Blizzard. We have the Zol getting chucked out into safety by the Garrosh. That is a 1-for-0, not even trade, 1-for-0 kill on the side of Derk. Once again, Derk is just throwing everyone into death over and over.
This is still talking about the cancer. You take these 4v5s, and then when you lose the 4v5 or 5v4, and Murky's just in a lane pushing a fort and gets a free fort. Like,
oh my god, look at that mount.
It
that
feels
Murky's
so
running.
good for the Murky.
It is, right? And the Doctor now is trying
He's
to...
like-
he's just like... trying to get there, trying to stop this Murky split push. Or soaking of all those lanes. Murky here in the team fight though, I'm waiting for the Octograb on somebody, because that is going to be a hell of a combo after the throw from the Garrosh.
Point and click for the Zeratul if he comes in. If he's ever near the Zeratul.
MBB's looking for it. Looking for it. He is slowed though. We do have Sonya trying to spin to win on there. We got the Void Prison, got 2 inside. Is it? Ooh. Right wing almost going down. Garrosh does actually go down. I was wondering, I forgot that Turd actually took Wrath of the Berserker this game.
Yeah, I'm surprised he didn't take the lead.
I was waiting for the leap and I'm like, oh yeah, he took Wrath this game. They did lose top 4. Jaina did go down somewhere. I actually missed that. I was looking somewhere else. Top 4 did go down, but they can't.
For chasing her down.
Hmm.
No, top 4 was dead before the objective started.
I'm sorry,
That's
then.
what I was talking about.
The
Come on.
Whatever. Listen. I can't. I'm just so excited by this Brightwing Murky comp. I can't even.
Second objective now going to Nexus Cats.
Yep.
They're going to have Stukov Silence there. They have Arthas Root to follow up. But no
Stukov.
Tassadar.
Yeah. But they do have the root. Oh, that's the perfect time for the root to go off on the Zul. Didn't make it. Murky in the backline says, hey guys, I'm just here to get the wave if you don't mind, actually. If you could leave me alone. The ring goes onto the Arthas. Arthas goes down. How's that, to be fair,
they used all 3 heroics for it. I think there was a throw, taunt, Ring of Frost. So I mean, Dark Throzies is really timing out their ultimates. But as in timing out, as in they're comboing them really well. After all of the taunts so far, there's been a ring, and then as long as that doesn't kill somebody, then they just reset.
Ooh.
So after that objective, still forts available, or forts in favor of Dark Throzies because of this Murky.
Octograb, just harassing the Sonya.
What's the cooldown on that?
It's like 60
Pretty
seconds.
short.
Is it 60 or 50?
I feel like he octograbbed literally
50
just so that
seconds,
his puffer went off.
I think he might have.
Ooh.
Oh,
Big
it's
team
one on
fight
bottom. Yep. We got the Void Prison. We got Arthas standing on top of that. 3 people in the Silence Root. And that is a very dead Jaina and Brightwing. And with the wall going out, I don't know if Root Beer Guy gets out of this. I doubt it. Yep. That's a 3-for-0 special. Are we allowed to do
Yeah, that was a huge VP.
Yeah, that was a very
big silence underneath the VP.
That was a very special Void Prison, brought to you by Arthanow.
They're looking to push. Popped Army of the Dead. Just gonna push in with it. But his little minions are on the wall.
goals are hitting the wall. They are not on the same page as Mark Zombie. MBB
like
trying to
this
get a little bit of stall going on though. Yeah, I do like this play as well. Get a little bit of that push because you know this Murky is cancer and Murky at level 20 is even worse cancer. Does he have the bribe stacks? He probably does.
Yeah, he does.
Oh yeah, it's in here too. If I look, huh? No, it doesn't show me stacks. But you can look somewhere, I'm sure.
Jaina is really close to getting that ice block, so once she does that, she's not good. It's gonna be a lot harder for her to die to the combo. But if they do those combos the same way they just did it with the silence underneath, like it doesn't matter if you have ice block because you're gonna get silence and rooted.
Ooh. Just passing in the wind.
Gank.
What? Yeah,
Just,
okay.
I'll walk away now. There it is.
Does he get him? Okay.
Gotta reset that living the dream.
Actually, you kind of do, though.
Yeah.
Alright, we're going to get a
Looks like
counter
they might be
push
going
down
for it.
bottom.
Yeah, this is actually be a good, perfect timing for Nexus. Honestly, they
Yeah.
trade out their shaman camp. Oh, they're actually gonna back off.
Yeah, I don't think
Seeing
they
the
know.
three
They
people
now
top.
know. They now know. Are they gonna go top? They're gonna defend top.
I feel like it would have been better for them to just push that fort. They
Yeah.
can easily clear that camp.
Yeah, I don't. Maybe they're afraid that they're gonna go immediately for the fort, but I don't know. But they do
Maybe.
know Arthas is bottom. Actually, that's actually okay. They do
They're
know
looking
Arthas
for
is
a fight.
bottom, so maybe they're looking for a fight. Yeah, look at that.
So close.
He's trying to get in range to do his Rudy route, and that's going to be on the Stukov, but the rest of the team is not available to follow up, so we're going to back up and go to the objective. We are still
Gonna give Murky
even
the lead.
talent tiers. This is a very close game, just like game number 1. Double route going on. Arth is being thrown into the towers, taunted, dead. But does... Oh, the Zol gets out in time. Root... Oh, I'm sorry. Ring of Frost goes out on the Stukov and on the Tacitor. Tacitor 2, but no one dies, though. On the... Is that... Who's that? Is that
Murky's
Turd?
just gonna try to be annoying.
Sonya. Yeah. Throwing back on the Sonya. She goes down from, you know, general killitude by the Derk throws these. That is a 2 for nothing. And looks like Derk throws is going to get this just Punisher. Man, my brain is like slowly turning off right now.
And this is going to be a Punisher onto a keep lane. So this can very well be the first keep of the game for Derk Thursdays if they play the rest of it with some picks.
Yeah.
Looks like they're going to spread out their lanes a little bit. Jaina now has that ice block, so she's a little harder to kill. Nice
ice
both hunt.
Oh, on the Zeratul. Securing
Full
that
stop.
kill. And, oh, that's unfortunate. 2 dead now. But Sonya will be back up. But Zeratul getting picked early on with John Cena approaching the top lane.
They're not going for the skill. They're rotating. Okay, they are finally rotating.
No,
now, but
Murky.
they
Yeah,
got
Murky's
some
just
time.
staying behind. Yeah, the cancer's staying behind.
Yeah, it almost looked like they were looking for it to take it. First Punisher jumped over before the wall, so they're not going
Yep.
to have to keep helping to kill it. And actually
All
makes
right.
their auto attackers a lot harder to do damage.
Yep, wall is down, so I'm waiting for MBB to go up on somebody, because I'm assuming that's coming. With the root going down onto Arthas, Mark's not being able to walk away, though. They're going to take out this Immortal, but we do have double camp pushing mid. We have Murky pushing bot. They are
Have to
a
not
full
go too hard.
level lead. Full level
Yeah,
lead.
looking for those 20s now. I think they'll probably
Are
fight
they-
over mid.
They
forward.
rotate mid, right? Yeah, they rotate mid right now.
Yeah. I mean, it's still a 4v5. Murky's not with them.
You got lots
So
of
I think
things
they're
pushing.
just waiting for...
What are they doing?
Yeah,
Oh, they're not
I think the
gonna
Garage is
give
just
it.
waiting for people to step out.
I guess. I thought they should have contested that a little bit more. I mean, like not
I
go full
agree.
bore, but like just harass.
Yeah, but
a
be
little bit.
nearby. Like don't let them clear for free. Like just be
Yeah,
in
yeah.
your wave, and like if the Sonya or somebody tries to get in the wave, then you just throw them and do the full combo.
Exactly.
But they're just playing for the 20s. They don't want to risk anything, which is a safe play from Derk.
Yeah, I
Thursdays.
mean, I'm pretty sure he's gonna go not tougher fish. What's it called at level 20? Big Kahuna, Tuna Kahuna. What's it called?
Is that when you're like a big Murky?
Big ass Murky. There's you know what's coming. There it is. Octa grab, and
taunt.
poor Turd is not gonna make it out of this alive. Or is he?
Oh.
Oh, Murky goes down.
Big
Void
PP.
Prison though on 2. We
That was actually
do
a
have a
PP.
counter kill coming up, I think, with the silence. Taunt though with the Garros. MBB big braining that
it's still
taunt
alive.
to try to get out, but Jaina's gonna go down. Turd stayed alive just long enough, and the Nexus Cats are able to turn that team fight so far. They have a 2-for-1 special going on, looking for a 3-for-1. Dun 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 dun
The chase
dun
from the
dun
Zeratul.
dun. All right, 2 for
He
1.
was trying to get in there.
That was a true
I
2 for
mean-
1 special.
Yeah.
Brought
so
to
Derk,
you-
I mean, they
brought to
were
you.
doing the right idea. They were like, okay, let's not fight. Let's try to get 20. Then they got bloodthirsty. They saw the Sonya by themselves. They're like, oh, we can totally get this for free, and they did. It wasn't for free because it took a little too long to actually kill the Sonya. She got a whirlwind off. She was able to get far enough away and got a bunch of healing from it. And then since they had to use almost all the abilities to kill the whirlwind or to kill the Sonya, Nexus Cats getting that counter engage with the VP is huge.
Real quick, this 2-for-1 special, this last 2-for-1 special, I'm being told, was brought to us by the next cockaminied Nexus Anomaly coming our way, which is weather effects, which are very sure to screw up everyone's casting because it will slow everything down. And also they will be dumb during the game.
That's true. Yeah.
Speaking of though,
Yes.
level 20 and a shark too.
That one does extra damage.
30,041%. I mean, I think it did like
What does
one
that
damage
actually make
before.
that do damage?
I don't know.
Yeah, it hits
I
them
think-
for 1 damage. Now it does 30,000 damage? No,
No, that's not right.
that's not how percentages work.
1 damage. Is...
Uh-oh.
Here we go.
20s, Murky's not there.
Yep. Get
Good
thrown
throw.
back.
Good throw.
They're looking to kill the
VP.
Garrosh, and I think they're going to get it
Great.
with the VP. Late game Zeratul, by the way. Ring of Frost trying to go off with the counter. And a lot just happened there.
Far. Murky's on the
Yeah.
backside.
Yeah, 1-for-1 trade. They're gonna get this. They're gonna get the root onto Zarthus, but I don't think though that combination
Yeah,
of heroes kills him.
There it is.
Do they really
Nobody
kill
can heal
him?
when he's stunned.
Oh my
Can't heal when
goodness,
he's
that was a
stunned.
great stun. And now, Turd is gonna go down. Wait, is it? Yeah, he's gonna go down. But they are being pushed in. Lots of
Still
camps
even.
pushing
Like
everywhere.
it's forts. All the forts are down. Keeps are getting pressured.
This is a very
And objectives
good
up.
game. Level
Yeah,
21.
I mean, what's the
each.
kills? 10 to 14. What's the damage?
3 for 1.
Jaina,
I don't know.
Tassador's
I kinda-
up there.
There's a whole lot going on here. What do we got? Where's the damage at? Is it 2?
So 2. XP. You got Murky at that 24,000. Tassador at that 16,000 XP. Murky doing murky things.
Yeah, Murky being Murky. But really the important stat, healing. Brightwing, not that far behind the Stukov. Which just goes to show you that Brightwing is just as good as Stukov in healing. As being a support. Obviously.
Yeah.
Numbers
That's how it
numbers
works.
don't lie. Stats cannot be twisted in any shape, manner, or form, obviously. And
So this is gonna even out the forts, or really because Derk Sozis has like a
what?
sliver
That
of
fort
health
is
in the
no, that fort's still up, sir. How dare you?
It
dare
is
you.
still up.
How dare you not give that fort its due? Alright, this looks familiar. Like game number 1, Derk throws these, pushing in with a late game objective. And they're coming in. We do have quite the root going on, and Root Beer guy's taking lots of damage. Azul has to back up for a little bit, and Brightwing does not heal it up very quickly.
Yeah, towers. It's not the PTR. Towers still do a lot of damage.
And they still attack you instead of attacking minions.
Oh,
Root Beer
no.
guy though, oh my goodness, so low, able to slowly walk out, and they are going to take out this Immortal or Punisher or whatever it's called in this map. Half a keep
Save and
remains. Are they going to go for this middle fort? I mean, you sneeze on it, I'm pretty sure you kill it, right?
Yeah, I like literally one Tassadar Q kills it. But
Wait.
make sure you take it
I don't
safely.
see-
Check the bushes. That's smart. Don't throw it
Yeah.
away.
I bet you Arth now goes in anyway and gets it. Yeah. See, so like Doctor
using
could have
the
cleared
key.
it without getting hit at all, but Arth now was like, nah, I'm going in.
Yeah, I would use my blink. But this is super even. 10 to 14. More kills for Dirk throws these. Getting those late game wave clear and make sure they're pushing out the lanes. Lanes aren't even really any one sided. Murky's gonna try to go for a breath.
Key, the stats guy, says that stats don't lie. He agrees. So we should actually know that stats do lie, and he's full of it. Look at that camp steal. He walked right by them and stole the camp
Yeah, it's
anyway.
like- it literally showed
What
he
did
was gonna do.
like? Hello?
Dirk. Oh, that's not
And
Dirk. Dirk.
the Murky's is like, who is it? Traxix. They're just like,
Now they're
yo,
gonna
I'm
counter
taking
steal.
this. I mean, yeah. Like,
So like nobody.
wait,
cares
is he
about
gonna
the
get there in
camp,
time?
honestly.
No. Throws the Arthas
That's
into the
possible for
the
that.
party zone. Oh, but they're
He
getting that.
actually took forever to die.
Yeah, but obviously, and a Shark 2 had great value there. That is a. Was that
Late
a,
game's Airtoll. This is gonna kill him.
yeah, that was a Void Prison on 2. Garrosh goes down. Cancer kind of goes down, but they'll be back. Is that a 2 for 1?
1 for 1.
That's a
Murky
2.
died, but that's not a
That's
count.
a 1. That's a
Doesn't
1.25 for 1, right? Because that's
Okay.
his
Yeah.
death. Their death is
Value.
1.25. Yeah, that value town. Welcome to it. Are they going to contest this?
I hope not.
I hope not too, but I mean, no.
I mean, these
All
are
right,
camps
all
that
right.
are easily cleared up. You don't need to fight over. Wait for
How
your
do you
tank at the
predict?
top.
How do you predict this game will end? Because this has been a wild
Dude,
match
what
so
the
far.
heck?
We're at 22 minutes in. Everybody's got 3 keeps still up.
Yeah, everything's already happened. Like Zeratul gotten the big VPs with the combo behind it. We've gotten big taunts with the Ring of Frost and the Octograb going on. So really, for Derk throw these, they have to be able to CC the Zeratul. I think that's gonna be the big component. Like they have shown that they can kill the Arthas. Arthas has died a lot of times. What,
6 times.
out of everybody else? More than everybody else.
Yeah, Zeratul's 4
but
though.
the Zeratul, and I think those are the fights that Derk throw these are winning. Is when Zeratul is dying.
Yes,
They're
I
looking
agree.
for a team fight here, though.
They are looking. That ring, unfortunately, misses. And we got a Shark 2 going in the backline, the Mark Zombie, and that egg is not close. Yeah. Doctor pops. What is this called? the Tassadar alt.
Archon.
Archon, whatever. I don't play Tassadar. That's actually true. And we have a Jaina dead. We have Mark Zombie
Mark wants to keep chasing him
trying
down.
to get away. Yeah.
So this should be a free Punisher from Nexus Cats, and again, 23-minute Punisher. It's a lot harder for Derk to throw these to defend a Punisher because they only have that Jaina and they only have the Zool. Jaina's cooldowns are a little long, so this is going to be a lot harder for Derk to save this keep and possibly the core if they don't time it well with a jump. And, bait the Punisher to the mid keep to have it defend up there, so that way you can fight around your bottom keep.
Is it wrong? I kind of wish that Murky had the boys instead and just could be cancer pushing the keeps right now.
I mean, it's a little wrong, yeah.
Here comes the fight of the century. Murky is top lane pushing that up. I mean, I don't know.
This might be too late. Is he looking to just go core?
I don't know what he's doing. That is a root silence on 2, but they're both able to get out, and it looks like Arthas, is he going to go down?
He dies.
Their VP goes out, Root Beer guy is stuck in it, but Brightwing is able to keep people alive. Oh, and then the Zol does end up going down eventually. We do have Garrosh running away, trying to get out of there. Honestly, it's 1 for 1 right now. No tank for the side of the Cats. No Zool for the side of Derk. And Artha now with the Zeratul, this is kind of quickly dispatching the Murky. And it looks like they're going... Yeah, they go core.
MVP's looking for that Archon. Might get it.
They did get the Shark 2, trying to... Oh. But that Punisher is doing great damage to the core. We got Zeratul in the back doing damage to the core, and that is going to be GG. The Cats will dominate this series. 2 games to none.
That was close.
That was.
It was even at the end there. I mean, the Punisher, even just slightly little different plays probably could have allowed them to save that that Punisher push. But Nexus Cats allowing to get the benefit of the Zeratul on the Jaina, kept her at bay, and then just being able to delete people to be able to push in. Got the game for them.
Here's what I'm going to say. Look at Tassadar's Siege compared to Murky's. That's pretty that's pretty interesting.
Turns out,
and I mean,
Slash Storm does a lot of damage to waves.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. It was the Tassadar kind of nullified the Murky's Siege, not the soak necessarily, but I feel like the Tassadar might be a counter. Yeah, it might be a counter to Murky.
Yeah, just because he clears waves so fast and he has such short cooldowns. Yeah. And honestly, Zool and Zeratul are pretty close too. I mean, 20,000, but close enough. So it did give him a lot of wave clear.
All right. Let us see who wants to come.
Wait, why did I get invited to the Nexus Cat server?
Oh, they want us to do the interview there.
I'm not going in there.
Why not? Don't be a wimp.
Turd wants us to invite him into here. I guess we could drag him in.
Yeah, just drag him in then. Whatever. Oh, okay.
Wait, what the hell?
Well, I can't do this. We're too far
away.
We're
actually too far away. Yeah.
Wait. Make it bigger. Make it bigger. I got it.
I already did it. I already got it.
All right. I moved him back.
Okay, there you go.
I figured it out. It's fine.
We had to make the Discord bigger because the 2 channels are too far away.
Oh. Real quick. I loved Derk's comp game number 2, and I'm really sad that they lost with that comp.
I'm not as sad as you, probably.
You're probably not as sad.
We are joined by Turd, Harder, and Mick Gibbles from Nexus Cats.
Yes,
Mick
yes,
Giblets
we
from
are.
Nexus Cats. I was like, I'm updating suits there. Congratulations, boyos, to your 2-0 domination. How's
Thank
it
you.
feel?
Feels good. I think we're temporarily, at least, still back in first place.
Turd
With
so
one
bad.
game ahead, yeah.
Yeah, one single game ahead with one more game played. So, that's math, I guess.
I mean, Zoljan and Stiller can still lose and just not, be as
Yeah.
good.
No, I mean, XGD and us are definitely playing a little 1-2, I don't know, ring around the rosy or something. Duck, duck, goose, whatever.
Same thing, I guess.
Yeah, right, something like that.
All right.
How you
So
guys
game
feeling?
number 1. Actually, I was gonna say game number 1. You want to talk about that real quick, right?
Go for it.
Because
Yeah, I mean, what's there to talk about?
I saw that you all were running the better version of that comp this time, but you weren't as in sync as you were with your lesser version. Is that because you're just trying to feel it out still, or what's going on?
I think I don't know. I think we're definitely still trying it out. We tried some different things tonight than I think we normally would try. We're just getting ready for the playoffs, and we want to make sure that people watching us kind of respect all of our heroes and all of our comps. So yeah, definitely. I think that's kind of why you might have seen some lack of synergy for chances, because you're maybe trying different things.
Our killer couldn't land skip shots with him at all, though.
Well,
That
robot
hurt
Gibbs.
a lot.
Robot Gibbs, yep.
Robot Gibbs.
I'm actually
That's why we win, because Robot Gibbs.
That's
Actually,
why.
can we change this server?
Yeah, change servers.
No, because I'm not getting 360.
No, I'm getting Robot
ping.
Lighthouse.
Yeah,
I am too.
yeah. I'm dying here. Hold on. There we go. Is that
work?
better?
Yeah, there you go.
That's
Yeah.
better.
Nice.
Mine's so bad.
All right. Any questions you want to ask from game number 1, Snag?
So for game number 1, were there anything that you guys thought from their comp, from Derk Slowsy's comps, that might have messed you up, or maybe made it a little bit harder than you were expecting?
Yeah. I mean, shout out to, I think it was Derk who played the Artanis. Yeah, I mean, he had some god swaps. I don't know if you guys were watching him in the off lane. He didn't land him on me, but I was shaking in my boots. I definitely thought he was gonna, because he was really good at throwing. I think our was some sort of back throw or something. I don't know what he was calling it, but it was really hard to anticipate when those actual swaps are going to come in.
He got you guys
felt
twice from the same hidden bush. It was awesome.
Yeah, I was sneaky, very sneaky, and definitely. I think anyone else playing Derk throws these should definitely respect those picks, because they definitely know that comp and they know it well.
Yeah, between the Artanis and the Mephisto ult, definitely made you guys scared when the combo didn't work.
Yeah. And I was having a tough time landing follow-up stuns on the spear, because that Joe, I forget who their tank player was, but that Joe was playing really good interference, popping her trait just at the right time, knowing that I wanted to come in with the jet propulsion, and pretty much just blocking me from doing anything.
Yeah, it was still a lot really close in game 1. You guys looked like you had the lead for the most part, and then eventually Derk Slowsy's got that late game immortal that pushed in pretty hard. How are you guys? What were your guys' trying to make sure you kept calm to get that counter engages and counter kills?
I think one thing that helped us was we were keeping our communication very open. I kept on saying, "Let me know if you see anyone leave," because I was pushing hard top, and we just basically knew that the goal was for me to get keep and then go back with a hearth and join the team fight and hopefully not lose it all. And somehow they pulled it off 4v5 in a team fight. Gibbs, maybe you could talk a little bit more about that specific team fight because you were actually there.
Chromie Stasis was the MVP of that team fight.
I
They
would
wasted
agree.
like 3 ults on it, and it just didn't pop yet.
Yeah, that's like one of the weirdest abilities because it's like the only stasis that's 6 seconds. And
It's
so
the longest lasting one. It's annoying.
Right. You're always like, okay, it's gonna go down now, and then it's still up, and you're like, damn it. But I would agree that I would give the MVP to that Chromie stasis, just the stasis that probably won that team fight.
Remind the team that we have to burn the Immortal because I remember watching a game where they base raced and Immortal still won after team wiping.
Yeah,
Good calls.
I think y'all casted that one.
What team was that happened to?
I think that was roll 1.
Yeah, it was roll 1.
You know, I remember when we asked them though. I think they kind of felt they had to go for it though, right? Or
they didn't expect the Immortal to do that much, so they figured it was like if they didn't race it, then they were gonna probably lose it or give another chance to.
It does chunk. It does chunk later on. All right.
Yeah, that's
game
why I got
number
so
2.
scary.
Game number 2. So actually, I think it was an interesting stat going on too that Snag brought up during the cast. Both. Let's see. Battlefield of Eternity. The Derk was 4-0 on this map, right? Or was it you guys? Who was it, Snag?
No, Derka was 4-0 on BOE.
Derk was 4-0.
I think we've lost a couple times, maybe once.
You guys have only played once. and you've won once.
You guys are undefeated on Infernal Shrines. So it's interesting you picked like 2 maps that both teams were undefeated on going into the set. Why? What was the thought? I mean, I understand why you picked Battlefield of Eternity. Why'd you pick Infernal Shrines this time around?
It's just one of our. Yeah, it's a map that I think we typically do well in. I think we're really good at pressing our advantage when we get it. We struggled, I think, in that game getting an advantage, but when we did get it, I think we pretty much turned it around in that moment, and we're really good at just kind of keeping it together and keeping it pushing forward. You know.
So how come you didn't want to give Mark Zombie his garage, and you let the other person get garage?
Honestly, I'm not the drafter, man. I don't know these things.
Don't blame me.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, wait. It was our map pick.
Yeah, they got first pick.
I
picked
think
the garage.
first pick. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think we were trying to let it through in case maybe.
I think we were trying to risk getting it. Just seeing if it would go through. Obviously, that didn't pan out quite as well as we thought. But it got through first game, so we were definitely thinking it might get through second game, and it didn't. So then we tried to adjust on the fly, and I'm reading our team DMs, and it looks like some of the post game analysis was that we just did real sloppy into the garage, letting him get some good throws, some good stuns, and the rest of their team had some really good follow up too.
The early game was looking pretty scary into the garage.
Didn't we lose up 4 kills or something?
Yep.
Yeah, it
Like
took a
5, I
few
think it was
feeds to
5.
figure out how to stop doing that.
I
I fed once.
Like
Go
I
ahead,
thought
Lionel,
that
sorry.
I thought that Derk was going to win game 2 because I thought they were playing really well the whole series and they looked so good for pretty much most of that match. Late game 0 turbo, by the way.
Right. Well, and I think, one of the things that we've been doing well this season is just keeping up the focus and staying in it. I definitely agree that we were losing that game, probably most of it, if not almost all of it. But we've been doing a really good job just staying focused in those situations, not letting ourselves tilt. If someone says something like, "Oh, GD, what the heck?" "Oh man, we're gonna lose." Someone's very quick. Yeah, it's usually him. But if someone does say that, like McGiblets, someone else is always there to say, "It's fine." Hey, I think by level 11 we were even on talent tier, even on XP. So we're looking on the positive sides. They only had 1 fort, we had a fort. So it's like even forts, even levels. Let's just turn it around, take a team fight, and let's win this like we normally do. And I think that's one thing that is definitely improved since last season is just staying focused and staying in it.
Cheerleader turd on the off lane. You got it, guys.
Sometimes it's hard because especially this game, it's typically when I'll make a comment like, "What the heck is going on down there, guys?" But I didn't feel that was appropriate this match. But yeah, definitely. I think we're all really good at being our own cheerleaders.
You got any more
At least
real
in
questions,
comms.
Snag, before I ask a fun one?
No, go for it.
All right. So as the cats,
Correct.
what breed of cat are each of you?
Poodle?
That's not
Wait.
what?
It's not a cat.
That's not a
I
cat.
don't know.
half of-
I don't know cat breeds, man. I'm sorry.
Most of us, since I joined the team, most of us are actually dog people now. So
Wow.
No, is that true?
That's the better choice, anyways.
I think
whoa.
Mark and
Cats
Art
are
the
way
only
better.
one
How
cat.
dare you?
How many times has yours turned off your computer, Linehouse?
That doesn't matter. that is not the problem here.
I know Tabby is a cat, so I'll go with
Mhm.
Tabby.
Mm-hmm. That sounds really well thought out.
Are you an orange tabby turd? Are you an orange tabby?
Yeah, definitely orange Tabby.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what kind of cat is in our logo. Is
I mean,
Is that-
it's
I
Mr.
kinda-
Bigglesworth, right? So
I think so.
from
I think it
Calthazon.
is.
that's our portrait?
Is that a Persian
I don't know.
cat? What's Mr. Bigglesworth?
I don't know, man.
Siamese? I think it's Siamese, actually.
Yeah, we'll go with that. That's the one we use in game. He also is very over the winter months when we have the season that plays over the winter months. We go with the festive Mr.
All right, then.
Bigglesworth.
How about this? Since you all don't know cats because you're bad people. Who is it when someone dies during the game? Whose fault is it all the time, no matter what?
Their fault.
McNichols.
There.
Whoa.
Yeah. He's the healer, man. If they're dying, it's his fault.
And Giblets, what's
If
your
I'm
response
not
to that?
Lane, it's they have stated this before that if we die, it is our fault because McGiblets does as much as he can,
Mm-hmm.
and we're usually just feeding.
Mm-hmm.
Those are words that they said at the beginning of the season.
That's factually correct, by the way.
Wow.
But I did kill Doc on BOE. I ran my laser beam into him. So
Wait,
sometimes it's my fault.
What'd you do to Doc and BOE?
He was
He had the meat beam on him.
yeah, I had meme beam on me and I walked over him while he was doing his meme beam and I killed him and then Mephisto ulted.
Like, listen, that just sounds.
And then I
that's
missed and then I missed my heal and I'm like completely my fault.
Sounds
That
like
just
something the rest
sounds
of the team should clip. Sounds like something Doc should clip and just message to.
That sounds
Giblets all
like
the time.
that sounds like your play of the game submission. Actually, right there. I think.
Should be, honestly.
Yeah, do you guys have any suggestions for actual plays of the game?
Well, I mean, Chromie. So Chromie
Yeah,
being in
Chromie
stasis, doing
stasis
the
on
best thing that
BOE.
Chromie can do.
and
Yeah.
and how dare you? I'm actually being deadly serious about that being the play of the game. In game 2, though, I would say one of the Void Prisons as well, because those team fights, because they were still
Yeah.
getting the engages they wanted, and if it weren't for those VPs, I don't think you win that game.
Absolutely. And I regretted not going Leap. I really
We
wanted
talked
Leap.
about that.
Yeah, I
you
actually
do.
saw you pick Wrath, knew you had Wrath, was in a team fight, and I was waiting for you to leap, and I'm like, oh yeah, he didn't pick Leap.
I know. And, with the Zeratul setup too, there was a couple 3-man VPs that I could have just plopped on. Oh man! Instead,
He
I just
asked, "What do I
rolled it into
pick?"
it.
Instead,
Art
he
says
picked,
Wrath, and then 2 minutes later, Art says, "Pick Leap,
Yeah.
we need it."
It's like halfway to level 11 at that point. It's like, come on, man.
hold it.
Yeah, right.
Hold that on. All right. I'm out of questions. Do you have anything, Snag?
No, any of the. You only have 2 matches left, or do you have 1 match left?
One match
One
left
match.
next week, Tuesday versus Kael'thas Can't Spell.
All
Who's
right,
cast-
so then
who's
going
casting
into
Who's casting that match?
Is that you?
Yeah, it is.
Nobody yet.
No, how dare you? I'm casting that match. You son of a bee.
how dare you?
Not
we
on the
might be
calendar
casting-
yet.
Oh, no, I guess it's because our match is at like 8:30, and your match is at what 10? What time is their match at?
It's
Theirs is-
probably at
7:30. I thought.
7:30 Linehouse's time.
I thought.
7:30
No, wait,
Central.
that's so late for you guys.
7:30 Central, so it's 5:30 Linehouse time.
What?
So 8:30. That's not gonna work, Linehouse.
Wait. Next week, Monday,
Tuesday.
Tuesday. Yeah, Tuesday.
D&D night.
Oh yeah, well that's not gonna work either. GG, no re. So with your playoff standings, who would you guys want to play off on the first week?
Want to play off?
Or
boy.
want to play against, I guess is the better way to say that.
Right now, we're slated to play Derk. Throws these.
Again, the rematch.
The rematch. Honestly, teams I want to play, probably any of the last 4 would be acceptable. Probius, Derk throws these, Full Metal Jacket. We've beat those teams. Probius Drift got a map off us in our very first game of the season. It'd be nice to get a rematch and get a full domination, hopefully.
Wow.
There you go.
Look at
Calling
this
it
guy.
out.
You hear this
Calling it
teams?
out.
No respect. This guy.
No kidding.
They don't call
I
him. They don't
full
call him.
respect him. They got a match off us. Come on.
They don't call.
Turd.
Yeah. By the way, if you watch the VODs of this, you can see that Turd is way out of position, by the way, in the top lane. So if you want to try to gank him, it really shouldn't be that hard.
I did do a lot of stuff out of position this game.
Also,
I was hoping.
Yeah, they don't call him Toxic Herder for nothing. All right. You guys have any final shout outs you'd like to make before we end the interview?
Go ahead, Gibbs. I'll follow up with whatever.
Team, obviously, amazing guys. Most of the beatbox boys. Most of them.
Mm-hmm.
Which most though?
I'm joking. All of them.
Wow.
He was trying to say me. Yeah, no balls.
Yeah. Okay, my bad. Everybody but Lighthouse from the beatbox.
Yeah. Listen. If you would hit your sleep darts better, I wouldn't be so hard on you.
Man, he joined that other voice channel real fast.
Wait, who moved him there? I didn't move.
Lighthouse moved him. What are you talking
I
about?
didn't move him. How dare you? I did not at all. Anyway, what were you saying, Gibbs? Go on.
Oh, no, all of the beatbox boys. And Snag, if you ever need someone to tank for you, I got you, buddy.
BB.
I'll shout out you guys. Thanks for casting. Really appreciate it. Shout out to our opponents. Those were some really close games. Probably some of the closer games we've had this season. And shout out to my team, I guess.
In the off season, are you guys looking forward to the Beat Gen Invitational? I'm just curious.
Yeah, obviously.
Depends. Is it a mixer?
I believe it is a mixer.
Yeah, I think we're going that way now.
I think
want
we're
to
going
meet
with the
new
mixer.
people.
Yeah.
I was when you guys were talking about that was pretty exciting to me. Playing with some new people, and since we've been doing the warm ups and stuff with the Frankenstein teams, it's been a lot of fun to kind of get some new perspectives and new play styles and stuff.
I think we're getting close to announcing it fully, but we'll see.
I mean, you just kind of did, right?
Spoilers, by the way. Val, you better be on it. You better be on it, Val.
Cut the plug on the stream.
It's been a 30-minute interview. People stopped listening a long time ago.
Yeah, I stopped listening a long time ago. Anyway, thank you guys for joining us. Good luck the rest of the season, and congratulations on your domination.
Thank you. And good luck to you guys too.
Oh, thank you.
Adios.
All right,
I'll
Snag.
see you tomorrow.
Oh yeah, that's right. I'll see him tomorrow. Yeah, he's kicking him out. Wow. Anyway, real quick, thank you to King XTA and Silver Wasp. I think I said it right. For the follows, and welcome to the Mouse House. We have a grand old time here, as I'm sure you've heard in tonight's cast. Snag, do you have any final things or thoughts you have to say before we cut out for the evening?
It's good to end on a high note, have some fun, some jokes, get some Beat Gen in there. And then we'll see it next time. When is the next time that we're casting?
You think I would have had that up and ready to go on my cast in 1 second. My cast. I think it is next Monday. Yep, Monday. What is this? 7:30 my time. Pacific time.
Oh, so that's Soak Every Lane?
Roll One Esports and Die Gaming.
Oh, they're not on our bot. Interesting.
I think it's because they have a match this week still. I forgot that works.
Sure.
Anyways,
we'll see.
No one here listening cares about that. We can figure it out later on. Anyway, thank you all for joining us. This has been an NGS Division D East matchup between Nexus Cats and Derk Throws These, with Nexus Cats coming out with a domination victory. Thank you all for joining, like I said, and have a wonderful evening.
Why is it so hard for hardworking people to find a pair of reliable and durable shoes that can withstand anything that is thrown or dropped on them? Introducing Indestructible Shoes. The first pair of work shoes that were designed specifically for hardworking people like yourself to handle whatever life throws at them. But if you're not interested in a solution for work shoes that provides comfort, style, and protection, feel free to skip this video. However, if you are ready